Apple seems on a crazy need for OLED displays for the iPhone X. Reports claim that the battery on the LG G6 is larger than ever, and HTC begins giving consumers a shot at what we're getting with the HTC U lineup. I'm Jaime Rivera, and clearly the Maxell guy had no clue what he had behind him in this ad in the 80s. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today starts with the launch of the HTC U Ultra and U Play. Obviously, we are still waiting for our review units as the phones are going to take a while to come to the United States, but as it stands, it already launched in Taiwan. Now it's launching in the UK. £650 for the U Ultra, $470 for the U Play. We cannot wait to tell you more about these phones when we get them. Other interesting news have to do with Google's instant applications. This is something that the company made a big deal of at Google I/O. The fact that you no longer need to install apps on your phone to be able to use services specifically. Obviously, the Chrome browser plays a big role on this, and as of today, certain other devices in the United States are being able to use these services. Obviously, it's going to take a while for these to roll out. For those of you that were doubting if we are getting wireless charging or not on the next generation iPhone, well, Apple has just joined the wireless charging consortium, the one that brings us Qi and PMA wireless charging and everything, and all the standards and everything you want to know about this. Now, this is rather interesting, as Apple has been using wireless charging on the Apple Watch for 2 generations already, pretty much 2 years, we should say. So we wonder exactly why the company has taken so long. It could be that it's now going to take it seriously on other devices. That's at least what we get from these news. Let's move the spotlight over to the LG G6. We heard the bad news that the G6 is apparently not bringing a removable battery. But apparently, according to some very trusted sources from Korea, the reason why is because we are getting the largest battery that LG has ever put on a phone. And this is major news. The largest I remember was the G3 with a 3200 milliamp hour battery, and it's actually gotten smaller over time. I think the G4 and certain SKUs actually had that same battery, or at least the same battery size. So we can't wait to see what battery size we are getting on the G6. Remember, LG has been really good about this ever since the G2. We cannot wait to see what we get. And finally, the very hot news today have to do with the iPhone X. Yes, we hear that Apple has just made a crazy order for 160 million displays, OLED displays for this next generation iPhone. This tells you as much as how much Apple plans to sell. We know that usually Apple sells around 75 million units just on the first quarter alone. So this is pretty much what Apple is planning for the rest of the year. And apparently Samsung is going to be the supplier for these OLED displays. This is great. We've been complaining about Apple taking forever in getting into the OLED game, but it leads me to the question of the day. Do you believe that Apple has taken too long, or do you feel that it's right about now when Apple should? Because in my case, with everything that's going on with the Galaxy Note 7 and everything, I think that this is the best time for Apple to make this shift. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, you know the way it goes. If you want to get the news earlier before the video is filmed, follow us on Pocketnow.com and hit that subscribe button down below for more videos like this one. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, or on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.